students, in this video we are going to see the topic civic consciousness. Civic consciousness is a form of social consciousness.
Civic consciousness is the recognition that each citizen is for the society and the genuine interests of the society are the interests of the citizen. Simply, it means work for the goodness of the society. Those who have civic consciousness will always be ready for work for the society.
Now I am talking about the two individuals who did for the goodness of the society.
Hajjaba, who contribute immensely to education of a village, and Kallan Pokkudan, who worked for environmental conservation through the protection of mangroves. Hajjaba established a Panchayat school at New Padappa village near Mangalore and provides opportunity for thousands of children to pursue studies. Kallan Pokkudan, born at Parangadi village in Kannur district, was a famous environmentalist. Pokkudan, who had his schooling only up to second standard, developed his life to the protection of mangroves. Both contributions were in the field of their own choice for the well-being of the society. Now we will see the importance of civic consciousness, or in the absence of civic consciousness, what will happen. Human beings will become selfish, will not consider the difficulty of others. There will be no friendship between people, do not interfere with the social issues. This will adversely affect social life. In such a society, there will be no peace.
Now we will see the factors determining civic consciousness. Formation of civic consciousness is determined by life situations and experiences. Then the important factors determining civic consciousness are family, education, political system, associations, and social system.
Here we are going to discuss how we foster civic consciousness. It is essential to create and maintain civic consciousness. Deliberate effort is necessary to foster civic consciousness. Only through creative intervention in society can civic consciousness be fostered in all individuals. Some of the factors are family, education, associations, media, and democratic systems. First one is family. Family has an important role in fostering and maintaining sense of responsibility among its members, and we learn to respect elders and engage in social services from the primary social institution of family. Therefore, family plays an important role to foster civic consciousness. Next is education. The primary aim of education is to equip the individual to effectively utilize the knowledge gained through the learning of different subjects for the betterment of the society. Education will help to develop value consciousness, tolerance, leadership qualities, scientific temper, etc. Through education, science and technology can be effectively utilized in a useful manner to the society. Value-oriented education approach we can instill civic consciousness among the people. Next is association. We all know that there are several political, social, economic and cultural associations in our society. Such associations many a time equip the individuals to work voluntarily with a service mind. Several voluntary associations are working in the field of protection of environment, protection of human rights, charity, etc. These associations can create awareness among individuals about environment and human rights. Another factor is media. Media plays an important role in the formulation of civic consciousness. Print and electronic media influences the society tremendously. News and informations reach the masses through the media. The information from the media should be evaluated critically. Media should be independent and impartial. Democratic system. Democracy is an inevitable component of civic consciousness. Democracy is the basis of all other components which helps to develop civic consciousness. It is a way of life more than a form of government. All our activities should have a democratic approach. Living in cooperation is essential for a democratic society. We have already seen the two individuals who did for the goodness of the society. Now I familiarize the role models of civic consciousness. APJ Abdul Kalam, Mother Teresa, Mailamma, Dasarath Manji are some personalities with the ideal civic consciousness who gave valuable contributions to the society.
We are going to discuss civic consciousness and morality. Basis of all activity is morality. Morality, which means the ability to recognize virtues from vice and accepts virtue and perform the duties with the utmost responsibility. That means morality helps civic consciousness, whereas immorality destroys it.
Now we had learned civic consciousness and morality. It is the moral responsibility of individual to perform the duty towards the society and the states. Now we will see the Gandhiji's view on morality. Politics without principles, wealth without work, science without humanity, commerce without morality, education without character, worship without sacrifice, pleasure without conscience. All these things are extremely dangerous. Morality helps civic consciousness, whereas immorality destroys it. Creation of moral consciousness in all walks of life is the most effective way to foster civic consciousness. Here we are going to discuss the challenges of civic consciousness. The main challenge faced by civic consciousness is the mindset to do anything for the sake of one's own personal interest by negating public interest. Now, how can we overcome this challenge? Each one should evaluate his activities critically, should work for one's interest without going against public interest. Be the change which you expect from others. Equal weight should be given to both rights and duties. Individuals should act democratically and tolerably. Development of these attitudes will help to overcome challenges of civic consciousness. Social science learning has a major role in the formulation of civic consciousness. Social science as an area of study which is very close to the society and human beings. Now let us examine how social science learning can be utilized for the formulation of civic consciousness. Equips the individuals to respect diversity and to behave tolerance. Helps to understand the different context of political, social, economic and environmental problems. Equip the individual to suggest comprehensive solution to different problems. Disseminate the message of peace and cooperation of the society. Makes the individual civic conscious and action oriented by familiarizing the ideal models and activities of civic consciousness. From this, we can understand that social science learning plays an important role to create civic consciousness. You have understand that for the growth, development and sustainable existence of a society, civic consciousness is very essential.
Winding up this video, hope all meaning of civic consciousness, factors influencing civic consciousness and its importance, and the basic challenges are clear. Thank you.